Hello, Beast. They call him Mr. Cop Out. That's me. You feel the sunshine. Can't you feel sometimes to run away for the sunshine? Forget about the rain. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't even want to like waste time. I just want to get right into it. Hello, hello, hello. I mean, maybe we should let the song play out, cause like it's a good song. Can you feel it? To run away, jump for the sunshine, forget about the rain. Oh, this song does put me in a good mood, actually. Music works in achieving what it does, what it's supposed to do. Meow, 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 meow. Time to beat the Dragon Lord at level 26. I got this. God, music's incredible. Ha! You feel the sunshine. Oh, oh, oh. Day. To run away. Shake those cobwebs off, everybody. Hope you're having a good start to your Fridays. I am having a pretty nice one, a pretty decent one. I woke up early today, which was great. But, as they say, the show must go on. And I am the show. Oh, I noticed the cursor isn't showing up on my screen. Pretty good. I am almost certain that I kept the recording filter on this on. So that should be recording footage. We should be good to go. Can I get... Okay, there we go. I was like, it's oddly quiet. We last ended our stream on that amazing, fantastic Night Aberrant boss run, where we gained 5 levels because we beat the boss way earlier than we should have. Thanks to a collection of Cop-Out, Glombolero, and a rousing ring that prevented sleep, fairy foil. Just the magic of all these things we have coming together to create one mightily unstoppable warrior. And now we will continue with the story. My only regret from yesterday is that, yes, doing that boss fight ended up being the entire... Didn't know we were doing it at any percent run. The only thing that I regret is that that boss fight took up the entirety, the absolute entirety of the last stream. But we don't have to worry about that this time. Go, Swallowtail! Can I get some free slimes? Give me some free metal slimes. Oh, hell yeah. I'll take one. I don't give a shit. I'll take one metal slime. That's good for me. I'm not saying anything. Damn it. I was like, don't say that they're not running because you'll jinx it. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent stuff. And we're getting 2 metal slime kills. Come on. It's a good time. It's a good time to be alive. Let's get the hell out of this forest. We don't even need the metal slimes. Metal slimes no longer necessary, no longer that beneficial to us. We have jumped ahead. We have jumped ahead of the leveling curve. That's how you do it. That is how you do it, folks. If we wanted to, right now, we could probably go fight the golem. I'm not even kidding. When was the last time any tech company introduced something on a trial basis and ever actually walked it back when people hated it instead of pushing every inane idea through? Car companies? No. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, this is cool. The metal slime... I guess the way that they designed the metal slime's like sprite work, it actually takes on a little bit of the color of the environment that it's in. That's neat. I like that. I think this is where we have to go. Or it might just be another secret spot. No, here we go. Yeah, all right, I was right. Grab me a Wake Robin. But don't worry, that bubble's gonna... And everything will be fine. Well, things won't be fine, but it'll be better. It'll be better eventually. We will stop something even worse from happening. Early morning stream, how's it going? Hey, Cinnabon. Usually I stream from like... Well, back when I was streaming regularly, I would stream from like 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern. Yo, True Storm, thank you for the subscription. And I just haven't done it I haven't done it in a while. What the heck is this? I shall pocket these seeds. Okay. Weird. Let me do a nose for treasure. Okay, there's nothing to grab here. But yeah, usually I used to stream regularly, like every morning. And the history for that is that I would work I would work nights. So what I would do is I would stream Monday through Thursday in the morning, and then I would go to work. Hope to catch you more. I hope to stream more, genuinely. That might be difficult towards the start of next year, because I am planning on moving. And I don't know what my situation will be when I move. But, you know, I'll try to make it happen. I've made it happen in, like, worst, like, setups. So, like, I was streaming regularly while I was living in my sister's apartment in between moves. And, like, that turned out fine. Especially because I bought this green screen. So, like, I think as long as I have the green screen, I'm actually fine. That's basically my logic for it. is that as long as I have the green screen, it kind of doesn't matter. It kind of doesn't matter where I'm streaming, because the green screen will just make it look the same. And it's like, it doesn't really matter what the setup looks like if you have a green screen, as long as you have your lights and a decent enough camera. It's like you can stream anywhere, man. How did your parents take the news? My mom cried a little bit and insisted that I don't go, and I'm pretty sure she still thinks she can convince me and stuff like that, but I'm committed to doing it. I haven't told my dad. I'm assuming my mom told my dad because, you know, I mean, obviously, right? But also because I'm assuming she told my dad because when we got home after I told her, he like walked into my room and he was being kind of like weird. He was being like kind of awkward, like he was trying to make conversation out of nowhere, like unprompted. And it was like late at night and we were all just minding our business. And I was just like, oh, she told him and he doesn't know how to like broach the conversation. Hey, Matt. I like classic Dragon Quest. I do too. I actually really like the remake of 1 so far. Whoa! We were fast. One of those I got to GC's videos with the Dragon Quest series. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. I have been known to wax poetic about the Dragon Quest series from time to time. Now, do the 5 extra levels actually oh yeah, they do. Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, you're not even... I mean, you're not even touching me. So for context, for people that missed the last stream, I spent like 3 hours fighting the Knight Aberrant boss, which is an optional boss in case you didn't know. But I fought him way earlier than I should have. I beat him at level 21, and when I beat him, he gave me 5 level ups. So now, because I did that out of order, now I'm kind of like super powered against the actual like main progression stuff. Here. I also found some seeds. One human and 1 dwarf's worth. I think we can manage that. All right. She's gonna talk to me now. She's gonna be like, dude, that was like super cool what you did. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, I know. I'm fucking great. Are we just gonna awkwardly stand around? Oh, she complimented me. Feel the power of life is a little more valuable than you can imagine. They only grow in very specific places under very specific conditions. The boss said if she had some of those, she could make the thing she was talking about. We search for other, and then someone comes along and just snaps them up for himself. Here, take them. I don't need them. Yeah! Oh, this is kind of cute, actually. I like this. Made 2 people's worth of the dwarf and the human you're talking about should both be alright. 2 doses of sun-up syrup. Come back and see us when you've cured your 2 friends. I will! Thank you! What's he coming back for? Because if these seeds end up helping us make what I think they will, he might just be one of them after all. A scion of Erdrick. He's a scion of Erdrick. A scion of Erdrick. We gotta go to the cave of the dwarves. and give him his stuff. Hello, Mr. Dwarf. Oh, it takes me like straight to their like actual residential area, which is good. Excuse me, pardon me. Here to help somebody. It was the work of fairies, was it not? It seemeth I owe thee a great deal. My life, in fact. I am in thy debt, human. Nah, you don't. Thou didst say when first thou camest here that thou wert sent by the warlock of Dorlocks, didst thou not? I must make for Rimeldar with all haste. The legacy of this newly regained life of mine shall be the return of the magic key. Yes. Excellent. Let's get the fuck out of here. Wait, this guy might give me something, right? No, he just wanted to, he just said thank you. I mean, a gift would have been nice, but okay. I guess I'm getting a magic key. Whatever. This game looks incredible. I know how, I know, like, I know people don't like HD 2D shit. I think HD 2D looks really good in this game. I think the Dragon Quest games look really good in this style. Thou art returned. However, he yet breatheth, though haltingly. About the priest and the mage of his all avenues to aid him. It seems that he shall soon. All right, let's go. Come on, let's go. That was something. You have to give up hope. Yes, push her, let's go. I think the majority of people dig HD 2D style. I like it, I just don't like it when it has too much bloom, and this has the opposite. It has a nice little, like, vignette around it. So it's not blinding to the eyes. It's nice. I like it. I gave him a thing. It's got a beignet around it. Ooh.
I am ashamed.
I'm hungry.
Utterly ashamed.
Oh,
My
this is
father
worse.
lay there, breathing what may well have been his last, and all I could think to do was brood upon my past mistakes. Meanwhile, not only didst thou refuse to give up hope, thou didst seek out a means by which it might be returned to us, and us all but
Hey, Rambro.
strangers to thee.
I'm doing good. I gotta tell you,
Thou hast
can I,
my
like,
gratitude.
do I have to, like,
I have not
hang
been
out with
kind to
Princess
thee,
Gwaelin?
but thou art noble indeed.
Because, like, I kind of like this lady, and I kind of like the Queen of the Fairies more.
What? Thou didst dream of Princess Gwaelin, who was held captive in some manner of
I gotta be
cave?
honest, I'm not a fan of the princess archetypes.
I had not wished to believe it, but we recovered.
I'm into more
this from
sporty
the caves
chicks.
amid the swampland. 'Tis her necklace, without which she was seldom seen, and yet there it was, discarded upon the ground.
Whoa.
Mighty hero, I trust in thee. I trust that thou wilt return the light unto this benighted world of ours. And I trust that thou wilt come to mine
They
aid.
fleshed Gwaelin out a bit here in this version, which I appreciate. Yeah, for sure.
Thou must needs come quickly.
There's a lot of, like, neat characters in this. I wish more of them were named. This lady still hasn't gotten a name, and she's been in, like, a bunch of cutscenes.
Light! What just occurred? What? The princess spoke to thee through her necklace? I heard naught whatsoever. But I shall take thee at thy word nonetheless. 'Tis plain thou art the hero of whom she spake, and the coming of whom she awaiteth most desperately.
I approve of female character development.
The necklace is thine. May it aid thee in thy quest. Now please, go to her.
I do too. Although I don't know if we'll see if more comes of it. I can feel my mustache getting in the way of my mouth. I'm gonna have to trim my beard again. Go and see the Warlock of Dorlox. I am the Warlock of Dorlox. And I hear you need a magic key. I almost went into Randy Savage. I am the Warlock of Dorlox, yeah. And I'm gonna make you a magic key. Hulk Hogan, there ain't no way you're gonna beat me at SummerSlam, yeah. 'Cause I am the cream of the crop. And the cream rises to the top, yeah. Yeah. Hey, Stickit, what's up? Slap it to a Slim Jim. Oh shit, they're doing the Xenoblade gem crafting cutscene. I also miss Macho Man Randy Savage. +2 to the cream that rises to the top. Oh yeah, Mr. Sarcasm. It's hard. I have to go into a register that's hard to like talk like him in for me. Yeah. You gotta like do that thing with your mouth. -2 because it's November. They made the magic key. It's mine now. But 'twas a very hero who did bear the key, after which the one we have just now completed was modeled. 'Tis thine by right. Come, take it. After all, 'tis the making of the thing that doth interest us, not the using of it. Okay, cool. I love true craftsmen. Thank you for the magic key. I won't use it to invade personal space here. In order to fund our next, I meant to sell 1 or 2 magic keys a little less amenable to repeated use. Right, customers learn a more durable version exists, they will surely begrudge me by the price I mean to ask. That's so funny. They recontextualize it. So you have the magic key that doesn't break, but because in universe there were magic keys that did break, he's gonna sell those versions. That's funny. My girl saw Dragon on my 3 HD 2D box and demanded they get to play. What Dragon Quest should I let them play first? 9 to 12-year-olds with easiest access to Switch. I would honestly say maybe this one, the first game. They could play 3. I played 3 when I was like in the 2nd grade. So like, I think they could handle it. Like you would just have to, the only thing you would really have to do to like make it like an easier experience is you just kind of like explain to them how party setups work and maybe encourage them to do like the traditional party setup of warrior, cleric, mage, priest. Because that's like the safest party composition, so it's like old reliable, at least at the start. But like I think the 3 HD 2D remake is pretty easy. If you want them to have an easier time, like you don't want them to worry about that stuff, then just make them play the first this one, HD 2D remake 1, and then put it on Draki mode, and that's like an easier version of the game. If they have a, you know, if they struggle, I think I can actually, can I change the difficulty settings from here? Yeah, you can. So like if they struggle with it, you can just change it. But honestly, like the Dragon Quest games are literally built for children. As much as people like to forget that that's true. Sorry, folks. This truly is like an all ages RPG. You can do some crazy stuff in it, don't get me wrong, and there are like hard challenges to do here and there, but Macho Man must have been Muscle Man's father. Maybe. Although Muscle Man's voice isn't quite Macho Man. Like Macho Man's voice is like, it's deeper it's almost guttural. Like it's, well, actually that is closer to Muscle Man. Hulk Hogan. It's got kind of an airy kind of sound to it. A little bit like that, right? And then Muscle Man's voice is like, hold on, I have to like say something stupid. It's like, okay, bros. Tonight, we're gonna host a party at my fucking trailer, and it's gonna be sick as hell. It's like more like that. Yeah. I'm joining a frat tomorrow, bro. Woo! You know, I didn't think I could do that. That was fun. Okay. I should go down here. What's this cave over here? I shouldn't be doing those voices. I'm still sick. Yeah, that's killing my throat. I have the magic key. We will go to all of the Zoom locations to do the magic key. They also know basic Japanese from school. Any idea if these are decent for Japanese learners? They know all the kana, etc., some kanji. I have been told that Dragon Quest is actually a really good... It's a really good learning tool for Japanese because in Japanese, the games are written exclusively in hiragana. So, you can learn words and shit like that. If I remember correctly, that's like one of the things about Dragon Quest that was true for a while. I don't know if it's still true, but yeah, they are written almost entirely in hiragana. They don't use like I don't think they use kanji that much because again, the games are actually like sort of written for children to be able to sort of understand. And fun fact, folks, for people that don't know, Snicket would probably know this, but Japanese kids don't actually know a lot of kanji. By the time you graduate high school, you won't know most of them. So, you know. So, like, you know, if you're trying to learn Japanese and you're like, fuck, man, I don't know any kanji. Well, good news. A lot of people don't. No, a lot of Japanese people don't either. You learn it through the radicals. So there's like in kanji, there's the way that it actually works for them is like if you're a native Japanese speaker, from what I understand, if you're going through school, is the kanji are all written with similar symbols, which are called radicals. And you learn what the radicals mean or what the radicals imply. And then through osmosis, you eventually are able to encounter new kanji you've never seen before and like make a good solid like guess as to what it means. Fun fact about Dragon Quest, I forgot. Good reminder for when I want to get started on my Japanese studies again. You're welcome! Does the English release of 1.2 HD have a Japanese mode, or is this something I need to import? Let's find out together. It's probably going to be under audio. No. Difficulty, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so text language, I can set it to Japanese. So you can set it to Japanese. So there you go. This is my English version of the game, so... Or I guess my North American copy of the game. would be more accurate to say. There you go. Osmosis is how I learn a lot of the stuff these days, so yeah. I mean, yeah. 'Tis true, verily. I gotta get back to learning Japanese. It's been so long that I don't think I can remember all the hiragana and katakana anymore. Because I started in January, and then I stopped. Well, rather, I started in like November of last year, and then I stopped because I went to MagFest, and then like so that was basically a break. And then when I came back from MagFest, I just never got back into the swing of it, and that kind of like screwed me up. I think I still remember most of it. I kind of tested myself like a month ago, and I was like, let me go through my index cards and see if I can like if I remember most of these, and I did okay. I wouldn't have found you without Moses for one thing. Yeah, I know. The great magic. The fuck do you mean there's no switch to upgrade path? Dragon Quest, one of the most popular games of all time. They're gonna milk you for everything you're worth because they know you want it. It's messed up. I mean, no surprises here that GC has a fucking problem with the way Square Enix literally does everything. It's either Square Enix or Nintendo or like a mix of both. Yeah, 11S not being discounted was stupid. Ever have I known that one descended from mighty Erdrick would one day visit me here? Dost thy having been able to enter this place alone signify that thou art that long-awaited visitor? And I have a gift for thee, friend. I got the Sunstone. Long, long ago, mighty Erdrick did entrust the Sunstone to the man who was Chancellor of Tantagel at the time. He passed it to his firstborn child, and they to theirs, and so on down the years. Its existence hath remained a secret, even from those of the royal line, even from mine own son, who doth now serve as Chancellor. Forgive me. I imagine it was no easy task finding it or me, but these are the steps necessary in order to keep such treasures from the hands of the wicked. I understand. That will bring light onto the realm of more. I grow tired, so I must take my rest at last. This guy's gonna die, like, right here. I gotta get ready for work. I'll leave you on before I actually leave. I'll be back. This guy's gonna be dead by the time I come back. It'd be really messed up if I leave and come back and he's just not there anymore. I'd be so sad. I feel like there'd be a mini medal like on one of these like pedestals, one of these little platforms. Dragon Quest XI's not being discounted for users of the previous version is like the world's biggest like FU to the people that bought that game on PC originally. But like I kind of just don't. Obviously, I'm gonna keep criticizing them for it, but like I'm not even surprised anymore at Square Enix's like complete mismanagement of literally everything they do and every product they own. It's kind of embarrassing, y'all. It's kind of embarrassing. No magic key door. I wonder if the Forgotten Ruins has a magic key door. I'm only gonna check the first floor. I feel like if there was gonna be one, it would be on the first floor, and then I wouldn't have to worry. Oh, sorry, this is a different area. I thought this would be like a taller thing. I was thinking of the Shrine of Rain, maybe? Perhaps? Oh, there is a door that's locked here. Okay. I need the ultimate key. I need the ultimate key. Did I open this? I don't think I can. Yeah, no. What about treasure? No, I scoured this place. Galenholm. We can go to the Shrine of Galen, or Galen's Grave, or whatever it's called. We're going here now. You want to sequence? You want to sequence break the game again? Let's do it. Let's have a wild time. I can't believe Dragon Quest XI came out almost a decade ago. Wow, you're right. It has been a long time, huh? Jesus. Meanwhile, radio silence on 12. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. Welcome to Dragon Quest fandom, you know? And though lands beside my monsters, still doth he roam and hinder and yawn. I can scarce believe his boldness. It's a cat suit! It's a ring of clarity. Actually, are the suits, like, any good? They would have been if I hadn't, you know, completely thrashed the Knight Aberrant in a single try. That's exactly what happened. Don't go look at the VOD. Yoko Taro was honestly cooking when he yelled shit Square Enix. Have you decided on what your next video series will be on? I decided I want to do videos on these games, and then I think afterwards, I think I'm gonna just do all of them, except for Mass Effect maybe, because Mass Effect would take me a while. And I'd have to replay it, and I'm already in the middle of a playthrough, and I don't want to do it. Oh, I need another key. I wanted to sequence break the game again. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna start with Atelier. I'm thinking I want to start with Atelier and Trails, and so basically the first game of every franchise. I'm thinking if there's like something easy, because like it's not that I'm phoning it in when I do the retrospectives. It's just that I've been doing retrospectives for so long that they're kind of second nature for me now. So like I'm in a really good headspace when I think about those things, and like when I do those things, like it's a very practiced thing, which is fine, because I do like doing the retrospectives, and part of the creativity in that is like digging through all the interviews and like background history and like finding things out about that stuff and whatnot. Oh, I can open these now. Yes, Orochi's sword. Precious sword can lower group. Let's go. Okay, please leave me alone. So like, you know, I'm like, I like doing those videos, and like I wish I could do more editorials. Like I wish I had more like fun editorials to do all the time, but I don't. And also like I don't always have time, but I do want to make something, right? And the retrospectives are just a really good avenue for that. Like it's just a good outlet for me to like flex my brain. So like I figured if I'm gonna be really busy in the coming year, which I probably am, the retrospectives would be good, but then rather than just do one series over and over and over again, right? Rather than just do that, I can just hop between all of them. Hit indie game Nightmare Cart. You know, I own Nightmare Cart. I also think I owned the previous build of Nightmare Cart. And like, I really like it. Sorry, no, I haven't played it, but I really like it conceptually. I gotta like back that up and like save it somewhere else too. But yeah, I figured like I should just do. Wait, is she always gonna run if it's a human? What if I'm like in a cat or a dog suit? I figured it's like a pretty safe bet to just rotate between those franchises and do it that way. It'll take me longer to finish one, but I feel like I'll attract, like I also think it'll be smart from the perspective of like okay, no, she didn't fall for the suit. She didn't fall for the dog suit. From the perspective of like attracting an audience, I think I would be like pulling in like multiple people, which would be really neat. And I think it'd be really effective. So I think it's like sort of like a best of both worlds situation for me, and covering all of them at once. That would probably end up like paying off if I stick to it, which I don't know if I will. Which I don't know if I will, because you know me. How optimistic are you feeling about the inevitable RGG 9? Despite the issues with the story failure, the gameplay was a big step up from 7. I truly love Ichiban and his party. So, in my Infinite Wealth video, I talked about this a little bit, where I was like, I think Infinite Wealth, gameplay-wise, is an improvement, but it continues to be built off of a really shaky foundation. And the higher you build on that foundation, the more likely it is to completely fall over and crash. So I hope RGG 9 actually does, if it exists, I hope it really does like do a lot to fix the core elements of the RPG system that it has. Because I like the RPG system,
That's it done,
like,
right?
enough that I would want to see it be
Look at
better.
that light, all lovely and warm. That's the soul sigil, all right. We did it! We did it! We made the first one!
Hello? We just used those seeds you brought us to make something called the Soul Sigil.
That's one of the Infinity Stones. Dragon Lord is going to
Sigils are
collect all
something
of
the boss
them.
came up with. There's going to be 5 of them, and each of them will store a different power of nature. Life, the sun, the moon, the stars, and the water. She wants to use them to do something very, very important.
Is the Sunstone the Sun Sigil? Or is that a different thing?
What? You know about us wanting to use them to summon Lady Rubis?
Yeah.
But how? How do you even know about her? I certainly didn't tell you.
She came to me in a dream.
Ugh, which one of you spilled the beans?
It was her! I didn't say anything. I tried to stop her.
What? You little... They should call you the backstabber.
Guys, I know who Rubis is.
I had no choice, alright? And besides, that's how we ended up getting him to get those seeds for us. There wouldn't be a sigil if I hadn't told him.
She's right.
Hey, why don't we get him to find us the ingredients for all of them?
Sure.
After all, didn't Erdrick work with the fairies to get rid of that horrible old baddie way back when?
A little bit. I don't think a lot, though.
True. And I think this one can be trusted. You're descended from them, right? The heroes of old, or whatever you call them? Then help
True.
us. Help us call Lady Rubis back to this world.
Okay.
Good. Right. Take the soul sigil with you.
Oh, I'm at that stage with my hair growing back, where it's like starting to get itchy. Oh, I gotta shave my head tomorrow.
Looks like it's pleased to be going along for the ride. If you find
But yeah,
any
I'm
more
really
likely
excited for
ingredients, like those glowing seeds,
playing
bring them
those
back
games
here,
and making
alright?
videos on them.
As to how the sigils will be made.
The Heroes of Unk.
Allow me, Chief. That's my
And
area of
I'm not really
expertise, after
too excited for RGG 9. I thought Infinite Wealth was a huge disappointment.
If there's anything you don't
But I also like
understand,
Majima
ask her.
Gaiden, so like maybe my opinion sucks because everybody played Majima Gaiden and was like, this is the worst game they've ever made, and I'm like, I don't know, guys. I think it's actually like pretty true to like classic Like a Dragon, but you know. Oh, finally, okay, I get to learn about sigils. I know that this was in the game because the announcement stuff showed it off, but I didn't look any deeper, so I don't know what any of it does. Having sigils in your possession can grant you all sorts of special effects. Increases your maximum HP, can cause some spells and abilities to transfer into more powerful versions. If the following conditions are met, your HP is below 50, you hold down square when activating certain spells or abilities. You will need to either select a spell or ability in the battle menu by holding down square or hold it down just before the hero acts in battle. Okay, so like I can decide after the fact as well. Here are 2 examples of special suits of skills and how to trigger them. Beast Bopper. Achilles' wheel will probably be a lot cooler. Although Beast Bopper might be a group attack. A new entry has been added to Traveler's Tip. There are over a dozen souped up ability and spells that can be unleashed with the Soul Sigil. If you want a better idea of what triggers these, try talking to the people of Alfgard or reading the many books you come across on your travels. While being at Death's Door can sometimes trigger these transformations, it's worth remembering that you don't necessarily need to be below 50 HP to activate them. Take part in enough battles and you might even work out the conditions that trigger Soul Sigils yourself. Oh, that's fun. I get to experiment a little bit. The craftiest craft fairy in the fairy village can craft the remaining sigils for you if you bring in the right ingredients, and certain other special items if you bring in the wrong ones. Oh. Oh. Special items if I bring her the wrong ones. I'm the craft master, just the fairy for all your sigil making needs. Just give me a menu. Something. Oh, no, she's just gonna. Okay, well. Water sigil. Yes? Water sigil? I had a lot of fun with Infinite Wealth, although I'm really tired of them having their cake and eating it too with Kiryu. Like, it's bad enough having him come back from the dead, but also having him come back as a co-protagonist and getting the final boss battle after literally handing off the reins in 7. Yeah, it's tired. It's boring. It is the water sigil. I'm so smart. I really didn't like Infinite Wealth. I thought it was very lackluster. I thought it lacked like a lot of like it lacked a lot of the heart of 7. It lacked a lot of heart. A lot of heart. And I mentioned this when I was playing Majima Gaiden. There's like a bit, and I put it in the Majima Gaiden video, but that's a 3-hour long video. There's like a bitterness to Infinite Wealth's like idea of like sincerity and positivity, and it's just like so obviously like it just didn't feel like what Infinite Wealth wanted to say was coming from a place of like kindness or empathy or like understanding. It just came from this like it really feels like Infinite Wealth was written by someone who's like, oh, I don't really listen to my haters. And it's like except your haters are the people that have supported you from the beginning. It's very bitter and very jaded, yes. Also, crazy choice to split up Ichi and Sayako the entire game. Crazy choice to make them like a romantic couple. It just didn't make sense to me. That still doesn't make sense. I could see it if you handled it better. I could see it if they had handled it better, but like the way they did it, it was like so like it almost felt really forced. It almost felt really like just like really like weird. Like it just like it came out of nowhere. It's very clearly introduced at the start to sort of get it out of the way, and then it's ignored for most of the game, and it's just kind of like pointed out in passing. See, here's the thing, is like Ichiban is kind of like, I have problems with how they wrote Ichiban in that game, but like he's still mostly like pretty good. Oh, I bet I could stack a Cloak of Evasion and Phantom Mask to create a really nice evasion build. That's speculative though. Crazy choice to ship them and then split them up. Yeah, and then it's like they just put them together as a pair so that they could do the awkward like, oh, Ichiban like completely botched a date, and then they just use that as like material for like a couple of cutscenes where he's kind of like feeling weird about it, but like again, like that's not Ichiban, you know what I mean? Like Ichiban doesn't have, like in 7 Ichiban wasn't like that, and they use it to like portray him as like kind of like a dunderhead, like an idiot. And it's just like, I don't know why we needed it. Well, see, you say that. I really don't think we needed to give Ichiban a partner, right? You say that, and you say, oh, but it's RGG, so whatever. But like remember that they gave Kiryu a partner and then took her away and removed her from the story completely. And they did the same thing to Majima, and they did the same thing to Akiyama. Like they have flirted with the idea of giving those characters romantic interests before, and then they completely just like don't do it because like it gets in the way of like other stuff. So like it seems really weird now to like insist that Ichiban is going to have a romantic interest. It's just so strange. Like I don't think they know what they want to do with their story. And I think it's the lack of oh, that's right, I gotta go rescue the princess. I think it's the lack of like Nagoshi, to be honest. Like I think Nagoshi, because Yokoyama has described himself as what they call a discovery writer. I wrote about this somewhere that you may or may not ever see. But Yokoyama does discovery writing. So what discovery writing is, if you don't know what discovery writing is, it's basically stream of consciousness. Like that's the in layman's terms, that's it's like stream of consciousness, where you don't really know what you're going to write, but you start writing to sort of gain an idea of what it is, right? So you don't like, and as I'm describing this, you're probably like, oh yeah, I kind of do that, right? Where it's like, if you're gonna write a story, you just start writing, right? Whatever comes off the top of your head, you just start writing, and then eventually a story takes shape as you write, and you don't know like what you're doing or whatever. Yokoyama self-describes his writing process as that, as discovery writing, which is something a lot of writers do. However, part of discovery writing is stopping what you're doing, taking stock of what you've written, like rereading what you've written and going, oh, okay, I see. I'm sort of like touching on this specific theme, or there's a character that I keep coming back to, or there's like a certain dynamic that I keep focusing on, you know, that sort of thing. But it's obvious that Yokoyama doesn't do that part. However, if we believe Yokoyama that he's a discovery writer, we also have to believe that he, in the past, has talked about his working relationship with Nagoshi, where he delivers writing to Nagoshi, and Nagoshi would go, oh, we should do this. Oh, we should do that. How about we do this? Or he'll ask Yokoyama questions like, hey, does this need to be here? Hey, you know, what does this mean? And like, how does that like contribute to the story? Right? I think George R. R. Martin does something similar because of writing style, gardening. Yeah. It's all the same shit. Everybody's got a different fucking name for it because, you know, there's like, just because writers like all do the same thing doesn't mean they all know that they're all doing the same thing. But like, you know, so I think Nagoshi was sort of that proofreader. That's what discovery writing needs. You need a proofreader. You need to be an editor to your own work. That's the concept of, hey, once you're done writing, put it down, wait a little bit, and come back to it with an editor mindset, as if you're a different person, you know, reading over your work. That's an aspect of discovery writing. I do discovery writing all the time, and proofreading is like an important part of that process. Just to understand, like, what is the point I'm making? Where am I going with this? You can do that in nonfiction as well. And I think since Nagoshi's departure, Yokoyama does not have either an editor, like you're saying, or the problem is that video game writing is a horrible fucking place for discovery writing. Video game writing is a horrible place to be a discovery writer, because sometimes you have to write shit with purpose. You have to write shit with purpose. You don't like think about it, right? Like you're making a video game and you have to write a story for a video game, okay? Now I want you to think about like what that would mean. I gotta write Well, for one, I gotta make sure the story goes somewhere that allows an encounter with a boss, right? There needs to be a boss fight every so often. There needs to be, we go to a specific level that the designers are making. There needs to be specific characters in specific scenes. All of that goes into writing for a video game, and a lot of that requires planning, which discovery writing pretty much doesn't have. You don't really make an outline in discovery writing. Not at the start, not at the outset. You don't do things like that. Welcome back. You don't really like do that sort of planning stuff with discovery writing, but video games kind of need structure. They need a structured sort of, like, you need a storyboard. You need to like have an idea, a general idea of what's going to happen. So like Yokoyama's style of writing is kind of like a bad fit. You can make it work, but like the way he's doing it is a bad fit. But Nagoshi kind of reined that stuff in and like focused it, I think. In my speculation is that. And now since Nagoshi has left, there is a sense of like unfocused, like all over the placeness to the stories in Like a Dragon games. I mean, just look at Infinite Wealth, where it's like we have so many like threads in Infinite Wealth that don't fucking go anywhere, or that like suddenly tie themselves up. Like what's his name from Man Who Erased His Name, the secret agent guy. Like, we thought he was gonna be like a super important character because he's set up in The Man Who Erased His Name, and then because again Yokoyama is writing just off the top of his head, he decides, no, actually that character no longer important, we're just gonna write him out of the story. And it's like the way he does it is so like unsatisfying and so annoying, because he promised a lot more for that character in the previous game, and it's like that feels like shit. And that's the problem with discovery writing when it's not properly done, where it's like you just have a bunch of fucking ideas that fucking go nowhere or contradict each other or don't really say anything, because you're not taking the time to stop and look at your writing and go, what exactly am I saying here? That's how discovery writing is supposed to actually work. You're supposed to write stuff out, go nuts with it, whatever, right? But then, you know, in between your writing sessions, you're also supposed to go back and figure out what the hell you're getting at. And when you go back to writing, you have a better idea of what you're writing. So a lot of that freeform writing has much better direction, much more focus. You know what the story is about at some point. And I mean, you can go, I mean, I've read so many interviews. I thought you were talking about Star Trek Discovery. That's very funny, because that's also true about Star Trek Discovery. Like, and you can see this, and if you go read interviews with Yokoyama, and you go read older interviews and newer interviews, you can see this like across the years. The way he talks about his process sort of like lines up with that sort of issue. Like, if you look at like the way he talks about the way he writes stuff and like his inspirations and stuff like that, like you can tell that he doesn't go back and figure stuff out in his writing. He just makes shit up as he goes along, and he doesn't really worry about how it all connects together. The way the game just forgets about Eiji only to bring him back at the very end. Yeah, like that's a really good point as well. Like, it's just like, it's all over the place. It really is all over the place. And it's like, people are gonna be like, oh, you know, that's just GC not liking the Like a Dragon series. But that's not true. Like, I wouldn't be covering the Like a Dragon series if I didn't feel like there was anything in there worth covering. If I was bored of Like a Dragon, I would not make more videos on Like a Dragon. Trust me, they don't do that well. They don't do that well. like I'm doing it because I want to. I like those games, but like, yeah, it's frustrating. The series is in a frustrating state right now, as is right now currently. It's in a frustrating place, and it's obvious that there is a loss in consistency and quality since Nagoshi and the people that used to work on that series left. And I just think we need to accept that, and we need to demand, not demand, but like, you know, we should probably voice those concerns. And unfortunately, Yokoyama has also gone on record to say that he doesn't listen to feedback, that he doesn't really pay attention to what people are saying about the games, that he's not interested in changing those things. It's like what you said about criticism last year. If you didn't enjoy it, you wouldn't be talking about it. Yeah, pretty much. I do care about Like a Dragon a lot. I think there's a lot of, it has the potential, and it has achieved that potential in the past to like be a really good story about certain things. And I think it's wild. I think it's like, it's wild to me that that series can be as toxically masculine as it could be as positively masculine. But it's there, man. It's there. Like, there's some cool shit in that series that like I play through and I'm like, man, that actually like, that rocks, man. Like that like dudes rock. Like sometimes it's dudes rock and sometimes it's like men are fucking garbage. I just wish it was more dudes rock than men are garbage. Leave Kiryu in the Kiwami games. I can't handle any more fake outs. I'm so tired of Kiryu being around. And I love Takuya Kuroda, but like he needs to go do something else. He needs to go find a new role to get himself into. Especially because he's a very talented actor. He is way more talented than his role as Kiryu would make you think he is. I'll say it that way. Like, he has way more range than just being stoic muscle guy. At least Messi is so cool and so fucked at the same time. Yeah. And that's why it's fascinating. And that's why I continue to cover it. Because I'm like, I'm so fascinated by this, like, very complete exploration of this, you know, of like masculinity intentionally and otherwise. Ichi's relentless positivity. I agree. I think 8 framed that positivity in a bad way, but I do like Ichiban's like unwavering optimism. And I need that. I think we need more characters like that. Where it's like they're not brooding, they're not like damaged individual, like damaged, you know? She's not real. She's not the real one.
Such an unspeakable fate striketh dread into my dainty heart.
Yeah, she wouldn't call herself dainty.
I would rather that the world had ended.
This is almost making fun of like the original text.
But tell me, how camest thou to know that I was imprisoned here? Thou wert guided, wert thou not? By whom and what form did their guidance take?
Oh, I'm gonna give up the ghost.
So good as to share?
I'm gonna no.
Mayhap thou didst not hear me correctly.
I'm not telling you.
Thou wert guided, wert thou not?
No.
Thou wert guided, wert thou not?
Okay.
Almighty Rubus! Pray banish these wicked illusions!
I need more characters like Luffy and Ichiban in media.
'Twas an imposter. A phantasm.
And like
Created
I like
by
the fact that
humans.
the way
Come closer.
Ichiban is written. By the way, Ichiban is actually inspired by Luffy.
Thou hast taken on the
Yokoyama
guise of a
is on
hero.
record as saying that
To
One
wrest
Piece
from
was
me
like
the
a huge
message with which
inspiration
I
for
was
the writing in Like a
entrusted.
Dragon
Hast
7,
thou
and it
not?
shows. It like really shows. He's 40 years old and shows that I shouldn't be afraid of aging,
What?
so staying positive and optimistic. Kind
Thou
of like
meanest
SpongeBob.
to
We
do
don't
no
want to end up
such
like
thing?
Squidward when we grow up, but the world is rough and
Then
scary.
thou
Ichiban
art
is like a beacon of
truly-
hope for the hopeless. Yes, I like it.
No! I shall not be fooled so easily.
I think it's like
Almighty Rubis.
I think it's just like characters like that are very few and far to come by, but like it's also nice that like Ichiban himself is not like unaware of the fact that the world sucks. He's just not going to let that stop him from like spreading optimism, and he's not going to let the world like make him a bad person or like a bitter person. And I need that. I need that kind of inspiration. Would you say Ichiban is king of the himbos? I don't think he's like thick enough to be a himbo. You know? The dragon. Oh, that's pretty good.
Dragon?
Ooh, I like that sound effect. That's the T-Rex, like, Jurassic Park dinosaur guttural thing.
No human could prevail against such a foe.
Oh, come on. You don't know what I've been up to. I don't think I can cop out the dragon, so I'm not going to. I will take a ride on the wild side. I will muster my strength twice. And then I will Dragon Slash. Oh, he fucking dodged. What a dick. But yeah, we can probably just Wild Slide and Dragon Slash him to death. Like, we're good enough to do that. Yeah, I love that for characters, and I think we need more characters like that. I think it's very important that Ichiban is like, he's not ignorant to the troubles of the world around him. Him and Luffy are kind of both the same in that regard too, where it's like, it's not that he's in denial, which is like the thing that I always hate about characters that are very optimistic, is that they're like in denial, or like they're obsessively like insistent that the world is not as bad as it seems. But like that's not really like the way I like to see like my optimism. I like my optimism to be grounded in reality. I just like it when like, I just like optimistic realists. I like it when someone is like aware that things could be better, but also understands that the way things could be better is by me making things better.
Such strength.
Toxic positivity, yes.
Can it truly be?
We fucking destroy that dragon. And he gave me a level up. I'll take it, dude.
The beast is vanquished?
It's a good time for the achievement to proc. I like that. It procced after she said it was vanquished. I like it. That's cool. Bro is just like scouting the perimeter. I can see the Luffy inspiration the more I learn about One Piece. Oh man. It's wild. Here, your necklace. You dropped this.
This is my necklace. I mislaid it when the
The
fiends
Chad
took
Dragon
me
was when you were
captive.
slaying the celestial dragon.
I thought it lost forever.
That's another video I want to make. I want to do the One Piece games video just because I want to play the One Piece games, but I got to catch up on One Piece. Because I'm really far behind on One
Thou
Piece.
hast
I'm like a
my
year or two
heartfelt
behind.
thanks.
Why did
Was a
Google
gift from my beloved mother.
Google couldn't confirm you're an adult, so some account settings have changed.
Yes. Thou art just as I imagined. Thou art he. I am sure of it. I thank thee once
I have a
again.
credit card in
I
my name.
Truly, this time, am Gwaelin, Princess of Tantagel. Hadst thou tarried
This
any
is stupid
longer,
as fuck.
I fear I might have perished in this place. But I knew that thou wouldst come, brave hero. I kept the faith. Thou wishest me to know thy true name. I see. And a
There
very
can't have been that
fine
many
name
new
it is too.
games in the last few years. I haven't played Odyssey. I haven't played World Seeker. I haven't played Pirate Warriors 4 I played a little bit of, but I didn't like it. I like
Almighty
3
Rubus
more.
hath entrusted to me a message of great import.
I got that
In
update
it
too.
lies the
It's
secret
just
to our
stupid as
world's
fuck.
salvation. She bade me impart it only to he through whose veins floweth the blood of Erdrick.
It's fine.
And now here thou art. And the message is this.
It's fine. I'll figure it out.
The sacred egg hath been tainted by the night. The power of the land shall fade. Sun, rain, and rain's bow.
I bet that Google nonsense because of the OSA. That Google shit was caused by false fear mongering
Unless,
about
bold
the
hero,
children,
Thou canst stem the tide.
which is just a dog whistle for trying to stymie trans rights, which is also just an avenue for them to repeal gay rights, which is also just an avenue to be racist, which is also just an avenue to be classist. It's all connected, man. I like Odyssey, but I might be in the minority.
Forgive me.
Feels like One Piece Dragon Quest. Well, it's
My
made by the guys
future
that made
at
Dragon
last.
Quest 11.
I feel surpassing faint. Wilt thou escort me to my home, the palace?
I got you.
Oh, how kind of thee.
I take the princess in his big strong arms. Oh, they're doing the romance bit. That's cute. Is it just gonna teleport me to Tantagel, or is it gonna let me walk like in the original? Because in the original you walk. You walk all the way back, if I remember right. I'm pretty sure. Now the evil guy's gonna pop up. Yeah, he was there the whole time. He shall be dead. Joke's on you, fucker. I'm way too fucking tough. Although eventually the level curve will catch up to me. Because of, like, the way experience is dealt. Yes! I can just walk! Oh, she's there. She's hanging out. That's cool. We'll just boomerang everybody to death. I can't believe I gotta fucking solve this stupid Google thing. I'm so pissed. Is there an email service I can use that's not Gmail?
Well done.
How much is it to, like, make your own email server? Like, how much does that cost? It's like, I'd rather just do that. Can I just zoom? Yeah, okay. I don't want to walk all the way over there. Proton's email service as well as VPN. I might do Proton, honestly. I might be fucking done. Not sponsored, just like them. Thank you, thank you. I'll look into it. Cause like, I'm not dealing with that shit. I'm just not. Bold one here did rescue for the Jaws facility. Now he had to return me home. Hey, can you guys open the door? She's fucking heavy, dude. That's such a cute detail, yeah. Damn, we've only been streaming for like an hour and 15 minutes. I thought I started earlier.
Thou hast done
Shit.
us a great service indeed,
I'm going
sir.
bowling
It
today.
shall not soon be forgotten.
I didn't think yours has a new character's role in the story for Dragon Quest II. It's the sister of Canog, probably, because in the original 2, she stressed that she wanted to go on the adventure too. Obviously she didn't do that in the original. So bowling with your cousin. Hey Nico, go bowling with your cousin. That might be the wrong accent. I don't think
What
it's
is the
Slavic
meaning of
enough.
this? Do I yet dream?
No,
It is
bro.
no dream, sire. I too see it plain as day. Princess Gwaelin is returned.
Forgive me, Father. Thou must have been worried indeed for my sake. But I am come home at last.
Oh, Gwaelin, I cannot. Words cannot express my joy.
The acting in this is incredible, by the way. Once again, top notch. Top notch work for the Dragon Quest localization.
'Tis not all good news, I'm afraid. The Sphere of Light.
The fiends took
The
possession of
fiends
it.
took possession of it.
The blame lieth not with thee. 'Tis I who failed to see the gravity of the encroaching darkness, and I who failed to save thee from thy plight.
Thy blight.
Thou hast suffered much. I hope in time thou might learn to forgive me.
Weep not, Father. Thy subjects will only worry.
Ah, thou hast the right of it, of course, dear daughter. We must laugh, not weep, for thou art back home safe and sound.
And all is thanks to my savior here.
We are forever in thy debt, good sir. Thou didst save my daughter, and in so doing myself
Well,
also.
I'm gonna yell about something on Blue Sky in a second.
This day shall be remembered forevermore. None shall forget the debt we owe thee. All hail my daughter's deliverer! Come, daughter. Take thy rightful place by my side.
Majesty, will we not celebrate the princess's return with a banquet?
We will not. For though I am glad beyond words, our world is still in peril. The Dragon Lord yet reigneth over that accursed isle.
Indeed. And his fiendish underlings torment the people still. Besides, a great many lives were lost in the search for myself and the Sphere of Light. It would not be right to celebrate.
'Tis true, of course, that the times in which we find ourselves are grave, but there is hope yet. Young hero, recent events have taught me much, not least that thou must indeed be that which thou claimest, namely, the true descendant of mighty Erdrick. My people, I hereby say to you, a hero yet liveth in this beleaguered world of ours. And while there is a hero, there is hope. Let us lend him our aid, that he might vanquish the Dragon Lord and deliver us from evil.
I've earned the love of the people.
All hail our savior! Thou art mighty indeed, good sir.
Aye,
mightier than 100 knights, 1,000 even.
Okay, guys.
With such a warrior on our side,
All right, everybody.
we shall surely prevail.
I mean, yeah, okay. It's a little too much. I'm cool now. We're good. Yeah, I don't need any more praise. Oh, she's like over it. Yeah, good on you, Gwaelin. Princess, is everything all right?
Ah, I hope I did not worry thee unduly. Fear not. I am not unwell, nor am I unhappy. Quite the opposite, in fact. To see the people proclaim thee a hero doth make my heart swell fit to bursting. And yet... The Sphere of Light is yet in the Dragon Lord's possession. And until it is returned, the world will not know peace.
True. That's true. And that's true. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Thou meanest to return it, dost thou not?
Yeah.
I had thought as much. And in order to do so, thou must needs face him in battle.
Yeah. That's correct.
His power is nigh fathomless. This alone is frightening enough. Even more frightening is that we know so little about him. His true origin, his true nature. When he declared the sphere to be his by right, what if he spoke true?
It's because he did. That's because he did. It's his. It belongs to him.
Please, thou must take me with thee when thou venturest forth to face him. I
What?
cannot simply wait here while thou riskest thy life
What?
for all our sakes.
Are you coming
If
for real?
something were to happen to thee, I would...
You cannot come with me, princess. 'Tis too
I know
dangerous.
full well that I would be little more than a hindrance. Yet nonetheless, I would be by thy side. Thou wouldst have me await thee here. Very well then,
Aww.
since thou didst ask it of me, and right prettily at that, thou must swear to me one thing. That thou wilt return to me unharmed.
I know how this story ends. Yeah, that's easy.
I would give thee a gift ere thou departest.
I got cop out, girl. Like, we're safe. We're good to go. Oh, it's Gwaelin's love.
'Tis a token of my love for thee.
Girl, you got that hero syndrome thing that, like, people get when firefighters rescue them. Can't be doing that. Can't be falling in love with people that rescue you from,
Though we
like,
be far apart,
you know, that save your life.
ere shall
You don't
I
know
be at
them.
thy
You just
side.
feel indebted to them.
This is my pledge to thee.
It's not good. It's not a good basis for a relationship. Yeah, that's like a parasocial dynamic. That's like a real thing. It happens a lot. Damdara? Ha, bruh. I already beat that shit. I did it already. Well, Catelyn I haven't gone to yet. We gotta go to Catelyn. Yes, I will go to Catelyn. I'm going to Catelyn, bro. Could you resist someone who mastered cop out? It's true, I couldn't. It's true. I'd be like safe from all damage. They would just stand in front of me and cop it out, you know? Like I would myself maybe fall in love with that person. Maybe I would begin questioning my state of mind, you know? But that's not really like because of the person, right? You know, that's because cop out. You know, do you like that person or do you just like cop out? I think you just like cop out. I think you're just like really into that thing. I don't think you're really into the person doing it. I think you're just into the thing they're doing. You know, you may just be attracted to some form of martial art, not necessarily like the person that's using it. You know, you're like that guy that fell in love with his vehicle. You know, I knew a guy like that. This is like esoteric GC lore. I grew up in my grandmother's apartment complex, and in the apartment complex, my brother became his friend. My brother knew him a lot more because it turned out he was a counselor at a high school that my brother went to, and that I went to for like a year. But we knew a guy who loved his car, but like he would talk to it. He would blow kisses at it. I caught him doing it multiple times. He was standing in front of the elevator blowing kisses at his car. He was the school counselor. He gave it a name. He would like get out of the car and like walk around it and like slide his hand around it. And like lean over and give it a smooch. He was a school counselor. That part just never like I've never really gotten over that part of it. Like I don't really care what you do with, you know, in your alone time or whatever, right? Like, you know, do whatever feels right to you. But like that man was a school counselor. He was a school counselor. I just feel like I wouldn't want a guy who loves his car like that to be the guy giving me mental health advice. I just feel like this is the wrong, you know, if you're a fish and you want advice, if you're a fish and you want advice on how not to get caught on the line, you don't ask a fried salmon, you know, or grilled salmon. You gotta find someone who ain't been got yet. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I don't think that was a good move. I don't think that was a good move. I don't think it was the right fit. Anyway. Oh, the captain's back. Can I speed up the text speed? I think the text speed is too slow for my tastes. Text speed ultra fast. Thank you. How's that now? Oh, yes, just instant. It's how I prefer it. What am I doing now? Oh, I gotta go to Cantlin. Oh, right. I wanted to do something real quick. I wanted to yell at Google, but I don't know where they're, if they have a handle on Blue Sky. People. Google, or how about YouTube? Does YouTube have a Blue Sky? I don't think YouTube has Blue Sky, right? They're like that far behind. Yeah. All right, well, I'll just post without tagging anyone in it. I was gonna yell at them and be like super fucking mad, but Jay Blue Sky isn't gonna toxic enough to get YouTube to move over yet, but she's trying real hard. It's so funny. It's so funny to see like people being like, wow, she's so cool with like her no more Caesars or whatever statements and like being so cool and neat about stuff, and then it's like the fucking minute anybody like anybody challenges her on something she believes in, suddenly it's like peasants. It's like, man, you you really did adopt the trappings of your rivals real quick. It did not take long for you to fall back in line with the other Caesars. Where are we going? We have to go south to Cantlin. It's like right here. I'm pretty sure it's right here. I think that's the only town we haven't gone to. And then that, I forget what that is. I can't remember what that is. And then we haven't been there yet, which we should go there really quickly. No, more Caesars. Oh, they got this all screwed up. Hello. Let's zoom. Oh, wait, no. Okay, but no. I can evac, so it's fine. I can evac, so it's fine. By the way, is this a magic door or is this a ultimate key door? This is a magic door. You can go in there right now. Give me this. Strength ring. Tectonic plate. I'm sorry, I've already got Erdrick's armor. It's just not gonna fly. I've already got one of the best armors in the original game, if not the best armor from the original game. Did I ever go down the well? Oh shit. Hextract. I gotta go talk to the fairy lady, see if she's got a new thing for me now. How much would your life improve if you could zoom in real life? Instantly. My long distance relationship of 6 years that ended because of distance and a lack of time for us to see each other would have never ended because I could just zoom to where she was and we would have actually been much happier in our relationship. So I would have been, it would literally have improved my life by a magnitude. I wouldn't need citizenship anywhere. I wouldn't need to actually move anywhere for work. I could literally get a job anywhere in the world and then just zoom to my job and then zoom back home across the world. Sure, exchange rates and like getting to pay me would be kind of like a difficulty in that regard, but like, you know, we'd figure it out. You know, I'd figure that shit out. I could literally zoom. I guess Zoom would not allow me to like sneak into places. Zoom would only like teleport me to the front of places. So like, but I could still like road trips would be like a thing you would do for recreation. You could zoom to an appropriate, yeah, you know, I could ask, oh, just pay me in cash or open like a bank account. Can people who don't live in a certain country open a bank account in that country? Is that allowed? What is the damage on these folks? Okay, this is normal damage, so these folks can probably kill me. Hello, Moxie. Welcome, welcome. Let's ask Switzerland. Yeah, I guess I would just go to Switzerland and you know, I would just go to a country that would like take my money and launder it for me, I guess. You know, doing groceries, super easy. You think you could start a ride-sharing service? No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that because the minute people found out I was capable of doing this, they would like dissect me. So it'd be just for me. I've been watching a ton of your videos. It's been great fun. Thank you. I appreciate that. I try to make entertaining stuff that lasts a long time. And as history has proven for me specifically, sometimes I'm a little ahead of the curve. Assuming you're the only person with the power, you could make a killing ferrying people. I could, but then again, I would be like, they would find me and dissect me. How could you not get camera zooming in the air like that? Well, that's the thing, is that if you would try to catch me, I would just zoom away. And also, like, you know, people would just like, they would just like lie for me in by virtue of just kind of like being useful idiots. Sorry for lack of a better term. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I got super lucky just now. I should run. They're actually really strong. They're strong here. I don't think I'm at the right level for this. Suddenly that Knight Aberrant fight doesn't seem so important. Suddenly I feel very, very underwhelming. Like, you know, people like, they'll take videos of me, but then other people will be like, no, that's fake. No, that's not real. You know? Like in this case, like the cynicism would actually benefit me. You think there's a weight limit? I don't think there's a weight limit. I don't think there's a weight limit because it would imply that like heavier people couldn't zoom. And I don't think the magic would work that way. I think the magic would simply just adjust to the weight. You know? Like, I think the point of zoom is that it makes you weight less. So it really doesn't matter how much you weigh. I have Falcon Slash now? Oh, dude. Come on. They're actually hurting a lot. I also noticed my Erdrick's armor isn't healing me, which I believe it used to in the original. I'm pretty sure. What are you weak to? Wind. You're weak to wind. I would like you to not dodge my attacks. Is it only based on where you've been or where you can image? It has to be based on where you've been, right? So, like, you would have to make the commute once. You'd have to make the commute once. Which is fine. Because once you make the commute the one time, everything else is free. I don't have proof of my birthright. I'm sorry. I don't actually know where I came from, to be honest. Have you enjoyed this remake? A lot. a lot. I like this a whole lot. Let's go to the mini metal town. Yeah. I would just travel. I would just travel too. I would just go places. I would just go places and collect Zoom points. And then, yeah, you could just get any job in the world. I mean, you'd have to probably, you know, language barriers and all that, but you know, I think you'd manage. I think somebody with Zoom could just manage. You know? Dragon's Bane claws sound good, but I get the feeling I'm gonna get the sword. No, I get the sword at the end. I want to keep the dragon shield for making builds. I don't think I need the iron mask anymore. Phantom Mask does more defense and it gives me evasion, so we can get rid of that, and that'll give me enough to buy the claws, right? No. Oh. Okay. I don't need this club. I don't need the vest. Don't need the pole. Don't need the lance. Don't need the hood. Don't need the iron armor. Don't need the boomerang. Don't need the bronze shield. I don't need the light shield anymore. I don't need the magic armor either. Tempest shield is fine. I do have enough now. Yeah, give me the claws. When the hell did I ever get to use claws in Dragon Quest 1? This is sick. Would you be able to zoom out of a cave? It's possible in Dragon Quest. In the more modern interpretations of Dragon Quest, you can zoom out of anywhere. The ceiling won't stop you. So I would assume it would work that way. If it doesn't work that way, it's only like slightly less convenient. Where's my map? I don't want to zoom. I want to pull up my map. I feel like I'm missing some stuff. See, you see that? You see that thing off the coast? I want to go there. But I don't think I can get there. Not right now, anyway. Oh, we gotta go talk to the fairy. We gotta go to the workshop. I knew it. I knew I had something new. Can't you log that later on, like with a bird of sorts? Not in the first game. At least not that I know of. Moondew? That's the moon sigil, if there is one. If not, it's a different item entirely. Oh, no, there it is. The moon sigil. Sick. See Dragon Quest 3, yeah. Simply having sigils in your basic radio. The moon sigil makes some spells more likely to be extra effective in battle. In practice, this means that offensive spells can deal more damage. And okay, so it has a chance to like overload the spell. Do I have to have it? It's a key item, so I don't have to have it in my thing. What does the water sigil do? Enhances the effects of items used in battle. That's pretty huge. With the fairy foil, that's pretty huge. I'm gonna organize my inventory real quick. I have way too much shit in my inventory. Sort by name, type. We'll do type. Type. This is fine. I don't have new ingredients. Damn it. Well, nothing else to do. Let's go to Sanctum. Oh. I know there was an NPC somewhere that was asking me about if I've been to the Sanctum yet. But I think I specifically need the item from the Sanctum. I don't need to go talk to that NPC right away. Would you keep a Dragon Quest slime as a pet? I think so. Unless he like oozes. If he like leaves goo everywhere, then no. Cause I ain't cleaning that shit up every day. But if he's like chill about it, or like if he cleans up after himself, even like, yeah, we'd be good. I guess he wouldn't really be a pet. He'd be more like a roommate, to be honest. He'd be like a slime roommate. Can you tell me how to get to the sanctum? Like a dog without all the fur, or like a dog with all the fur, yeah. But like again, he'd be like a roommate, so like, you know, it'd be less like a pet, because like he would have a brain. I wouldn't make him pay rent, because like I don't know where a slime is supposed to get work. How does a slime find work? But you know, he you know, clean up the house a bit, man. Just keep things tidy, and we'd be cool. You know, just keep the house clean, and like we'll consider that rent paid, man. Maybe at the circus. Maybe at the circus. That's new. This is new. Huh. Do I have an item that will help? Because I know what's going to happen here. I'm going to get lost in the Weirdwood. Plenty of government positions open for slime. Oh, they don't care about ice. Oops. What about fire? Oh, I went critical. Hell yeah. Thank you, Moon Sigil. Would you love to have the slime room? Yeah, of course. I'm your roommate. I'm not your dad. Bring whoever the fuck you want over. As long as, you know, just don't be too fucking loud. Don't be obnoxious. I'm assuming in the world that slimes can be roommates, that other people know what slimes are. So I don't think my roommates would care, or my friends would care about my slime roommate. I think they'd be like cool with it. It would just be normal. They'd just be like, oh yeah, that's Goobert. That's Goobert over there. Yeah, man, that's GC's roommate, Goobert. He's cool. Makes a mean lasagna. Oh my god, this is like a proper maze. Get wrecked. Metal slimes weigh a ton. I don't think they do. They're still jiggly and weird. I think it would just be like a regular world, you know, the usual. How the fuck do I get through here? I went the wrong way again. So up. Continue going up and I hit a dead end, right? I get teleported again, right? My battle stance is pretty dope. Let me see. Yeah. I like that they called it a claw, but like from the perspective of where we're standing, it just looks like another sword. Got it. Is this another dead end? Yeah. Oh! Wait! Yeah, okay. So, up and to the right. Got a blast fun stream. Later, Benja. Wasn't there an item that casts whoosh? I'm only taking like 1 damage. I just noticed I'm fucking cracked right now. I think maybe if I don't run from any fight from here onward, I'll probably like trample over everything because of the early knight errant victory. Okay, so last time I went right. Okay, my hero is finally upset. 'Tis I, Gwaelin. I sense thy befuddlement even through the necklace. Oh shit. I didn't realize you could like sense me like that. Allow me to aid thee as I did before. Onward, beloved. Damn, she be calling me beloved already? I don't know, mama. We barely know each other, girl. I don't know if I'm ready for that level of commitment with a fucking stranger. I love you for your cop-out. Onward, my Perry Slop King. Oh fuck, wrong move. Oops. Wasted turns, folks. Wasted turns. You saw that I'm using physical attacks, and you're doing this shit anyway. Now, the only problem with being over-leveled for the area, it introduces a new problem. And that is, we didn't grind, so we're not, like, stupidly overpowered. So I still need to be smart about my abilities and stuff like that. The problem is that because I'm not leveling up the expected amount anymore in this area, I'm running out of MP faster. So I'm actually running out of MP to use the abilities. And that makes battles take longer as a result. So that's an interesting new problem to have. Oh, but it doesn't matter. I kill everything in one shot anyway. I'm so happy we beat that boss yesterday. If you haven't caught it yet, the VOD is up. It's like 2.5 hours, but on Blue Sky, I posted a link to like a 30-minute version of me just trying to kill that boss. And it is great. It was so much fun. I fucking loved doing that. Damage high, it's true. Man, now that the way is clear, I should actually go back and explore these areas for items. Fuck. I just realized I should be doing that. Okay. How much HP do you got? Jesus. Yeah, there's items everywhere now. Fuck. Okay. We have to go back. We have to go back. Oh, bro, don't make this take longer than it has to. I'm getting really lucky on item pickups. Alright, time to go all the way back. Two turns? Who the hell do you think you are? Trying to remember if the main characters of Dragon Quest II have canon names. Or the main character, rather. The first guy you control. I think they do. I think there's some Dragon Quest thing that gave them names. I just can't remember what it was. Because like Dragon Quest IV's character's name is Solo. And 3 also. Sorry. I think the main character for 3 also has a name. I just don't remember what it was. Hey, are we almost done with the game? Am I almost done with Dragon Quest 1? I just thought of that. I think I might almost be done. Yeah. I gotta fight the golem. Go to the grave of Galen. Go back to the sanctum. Get the rain staff. I believe. I don't think any of those things are gonna take that long. I mean, I don't think we're gonna finish today because I gotta go to I'd go out with my family, but you have a couple of hours left. Yeah, I mean that's almost done. I would consider that almost done. If you told me, yeah, you got a couple of hours to beat the rest of the game, I'd be like, yeah, I'm almost done. That's a cannon box. Oh, it's not. Well. Almost over for me is like the next hour. Nah. Almost done for me is like you have 6 hours left. Like 8 to 6 hours left of game. I'm like, oh, I'm almost done. That's like my brain. But also I am poisoned. I am poisoned from playing like way too many big RPGs. Siren Sword, that's gotta be a cursed item. It's not. I didn't mean to equip it, but I did. Yeah, we're gonna keep those items on. Are there any other items I can use? Oh, Swallowtail should actually be in my inventory. All right. I got a text. Some things feel like aeons, like a random encounter without a EMP. Time doesn't make sense anyway. Well, time is a social construct. Human beings invented the concept of time. Or rather, we rationalized the passage of time. And we turned it into a social construct. Is like more accurate to say. Time does exist. It is a thing that fundamentally is part of existence. But it is a social construct. Let's get the hell out of here. The weird woods is making me weird. You know what? Enemies fleeing from you when you're like really high level does actually prevent you from over leveling. It does actually like limit the advantage you gain for being over leveled for an area. Why the fuck are these people here?
There thou art. At last we have found thee. High and low have we searched, hoping to make ourselves useful to thee in thy quest.
Though we were charged with seeing Tantagel guarded from invaders, we did deem it of far greater import to see thee aided.
Doubtful.
Please, proceed, and know that thou needst not look back, for we follow in thy wake, ever ready to come to thine aid.
I don't believe you.
Trust them not, beloved. Let thine eyes not be deceived.
Yeah, I know.
Almighty Rubus, reveal to us the truth.
Yeah, like, duh.
Again we fail to fool her.
No soldier of Tantagel would abandon their post so readily.
Yeah, I know.
It is they, beloved, the very fiends who did imprison me in that dragon's den and assail me with cruel illusions.
Oh, nice little smug face. I like it.
We meet again. Thou art a danger to our plans, and thus thou must needs perish. Our master will not suffer thee to live.
Oh, 3 against 1. It shall be an even fight. I wonder if this can be used against you. No. Okay. Envenomated. That's stronger poison, by the way. In case you didn't know. I'll just use a prayer ring. Are you gonna break? No. Prayer ring did not break. I will use the prayer ring again. He kind of caught me off guard because I didn't have MP. Shit. I think I'll survive. And then we'll do a heal.
Not today.
Nope. Okay. So now I need to find out what they're weak against. I think it might be fire. It's not fire. I don't think it's physical attacks, so I'm trying to avoid using them. It's not ice. But they're also draining me of my MP, which means they're gonna make it hard for me to do that. Yeah, okay. I see what you're up to. Bastards. I'm still poisoned. That sucks. Yeah, this is just bad. Bad situation to be in all around. We'll probably have to call it a wash here and start over. Well, might as well get some info. It is sap. Got it. Okay, kill me now, and then I will start over. Yeah. I gotta load for my autosave. Heal my MP. Do I have any magic water? I do. I don't feel like that's gonna be enough. I don't want to use my... I have 4 prayer rings. Yeah. What do I care? Take out... Put like 3 herbs in... put a little bit more. Put a little bit more in there. And then... Equipment. We're gonna take off... the pendant... Pirate King stuff. And we're gonna put on... I don't have something to prevent bedazzle. Okay, that's fine. We'll do this. I gotta go, but good luck on your fight. Take care. Later, Cinnabon. See you later.
Trust me. Almighty. No, it is.
Thou
All right. That spell crit. That was awesome. I'm just gonna keep spamming Zapple here. I think that might be the move. I think Mirage B is the real one, so I'm doing more damage to it. No, okay.
Not today.
How do we deal with this? Well, I should wild side first of all. I'm prevented from casting spells. That's okay, I have Lightning Slash. It does way more damage than Zapple. I should just keep doing Lightning Slash. More backup. You fucked up. I was hoping for a crit, but that's okay. Is that good? Is what good? Well, I burned through all my MP to do it, but... Which Dragon Quest 1 is the best to you? I am enjoying this one a whole lot. It's hard to deny that I do enjoy the done-upness of this remake. Also, hey, Beecher.
curse me, hero. But thou shalt proceed no further in thy quest. That of Catherine hath power of darkness.
The mirages and the people. Oh. Hydrate time. Hey, it's the boss.
I am the leader of all fairies. Those horrible monsters trapped me with their illusions. But thanks to you, I'm free now. You have my thanks, Scion of Erdrick.
She knows. How do you know?
Do you recognize me now? That's right. I'm the one who's been talking to you in your dreams.
'Tis an honor to speak with thee, queen among the fairies. I am Gwaelin, princess of Tantagel.
Why is she
The mighty
talking?
Rubis spoke of one who knew how the power of the land might be restored, and her blessings regained. Was it to thyself that she alluded?
This is great and all, but I bet there's like a treasure chest back there. I really want to get to it.
It was indeed. But I won't be able to do it on my own. I'll need a hero to help me.
Dun, 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 dun,
The Dragon Lord grows stronger with each passing day. We have to Sorry.
Where have all the good men gone, and where are all the gods? Where's the streetwise Hercules to fight the rising tides?
Thou must
Rising odds.
beloved.
Isn't there a white knight upon a fiery steed? It's gonna take a Superman to sweep me off my feet. I need a hero. I need a hero. Wait, I forget. I need a hero. I need a. Oh, fuck. God damn it. I forgot. Oh, whatever. That was good enough. Oh, they're all crying. Well, she's gonna die anyway, so. There it is. I'm holding out for a hero till the morning light. He's gotta be fast and he's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fresh from the fight. I need a hero. Doo doo. Ooh, ooh. Can you please stop exceeding my expectations? It's very annoying, you know. Sorry, I can't help it. It's kind of like in the script. I was being nice, stupid. I will stay here with you in the fairy village for some time. In the meantime, I will go speak to the sigil lady. I do not think I've picked up anything new for a new sigil, but maybe she has some funky thing to do with me. Hey, you got funky stuff? Boss have everything I know, including how to make sigils. Huh? Oh, okay. Nothing. What about the cat? I don't like it that the cat told me he'll let me give him a nice stroke. I've earned the respect of the fairies. Total eclipse of the heart. Turn around, bright eyes. Every now and again I fall apart. That'd be a fun song to sing at karaoke. I couldn't even have found them. They had me trapped in those awful illusions. I'd use all my power to bring you two together. Thanks for saving the boss. We need to summon her back to Alefgard. It's like when I said when I spilled the beans. She's off in another world right now. While she's been away, the Dragon Lord has appeared, and the darkness got everywhere, and now she can't come home. The power of the land is being eaten away, and the power of the rain and the sun and the rainbow with it. Without those, you can't get over to the island he's on. Before long, you won't even be able to reach the Dragon Lord, let alone defeat him. Then what must we do? We need to carry out a special summoning ceremony. We'll need a few things. We need the fairy flute. Got it. It's only one of two instruments in the world capable of playing a melody that she'll be able to hear. The other is the Lyre of Ire. You'll need that too. A song playing on both of them at once is the only thing that we can be sure will reach her. Well, these extra special items, I can channel the power of nature. Drive back, 5 of them should do it. I already got like a bunch of them. The sigils. Then you need 5 sigils. Gather all of those and return. Oh, okay. So they've added an element of MacGuffin hunts, which is fine because 3 had that, and like Dragon Quest 1 was already kind of a MacGuffin hunt. Not too bad. I gotta go pick up my kids from school. It was nice meeting you. Later, Moxie. Nice to see you. Fine. Okay, got it. Okay. Can we go? Okay. I want to go to the Weird Wood again. I want to get through the Weird Wood to get to Cantlin. Hey Z, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I gotta knock on my door. All right. In about like an hour, I have to go to meet up for bowling. What's up? Not much. Chilling. See, I knew I had to come back here. I knew it was important to come back here. How did he survive that attack? My God. You can have all the levels in the world, but if your gear sucks, it's not happening. Focus, focus. Is this gonna make my spells? Is this like Psych Up but for spells? Because that's what it sounds like. It sounds like Muster Strength but for spells. One learns Focus Pocus. Restores MP after each turn for a while. Ooh. I think that's better. Well, it depends on how much MP. If it heals me for more MP, like if it refunds the cost of the spell at the end of the turn that I use it, already it's like super good. And if it lasts like at least 4 turns, then it's really good. If it only lasts 3 turns, it's kind of really slow and probably not very reliable. But good to use in a pinch if you are completely out of MP and you desperately are going to need to heal soon. There's got to be something here. I don't believe you. I don't believe you that there's nothing here. We will be back. Do you play any other games besides this one? I play a lot of stuff. Although lately I haven't been streaming very often, but usually I play like just RPGs or tactics games. I actually want to play. I want to do a playthrough of BattleTech on stream because I think that would be fun. There's enough voice acting in that game where I don't have to read everything, and I think that would be entertaining. But yeah, mostly just RPGs. Is that another Wake Robin? An Undying Flame. That is for our fire sigil, for sure. I'm gonna do Zap. Of course they're weak to Zap. Not gonna run? Bolt. Oh, well, I mean, if I don't hit you, there's nothing for you to worry about, huh? Okay, alright. Okay. Yep. All right. Any minute now. Any minute now. Just gonna buff the whole time. Not a bad strat from an enemy to use though, to like blind me and then just spam defense up. So by the time I'm not blinded and can actually hit them, they're like tough. That's pretty smart, honestly. You know what? I'll give you that, Gorgon. I'll give you that, Gorgon. That was a solid strategy. I understand. I see the vision. Unfortunately, I tower over you as a physical corporeal entity. But I think, you know, I think there's hope for you. Do mimics even hurt me at this point? What are mimics weak to? No. Probably fire. If I had to guess. Yeah. Because you're wood. Another prayer ring. I think I have 2 more treasures in this area. Nope, just 1 more. And I have 1 more dead end to search for it in. Lightning slash the lump mage. He's dead. You're weak to wind. Damn, MP costs are so high. Honestly, forget Erdrick's armor. I might as well wear the Glombolero. A Thieves' Turban. Hello. Only 2 more defense, and then I lose the evasion up? That's not really worth it. I'm not wearing that. Nice to know I cleared out the Weirdwood, though. Yeah, go ahead and heal. Whatever. Alright, we're through the woods. Now the next thing we have to do is actually get someplace that counts as a zoom point. Because the Weirdwood will just put us back at the start. Cantlin is around and above. I'm going to cross this bridge and go to this little hole here to get a zoom point. Assuming this guy doesn't kill me. Lightning? Oh, you're undead. You're undead. I guess lightning does count as holy in this game, technically. I think if you look at Dragon Quest, like, monster weaknesses, undeads, I think undead sort of, like, often are weak to lightning. Who are you? Few tribes roam the byways around these parts of Vala Damdata. Makest thou for Cantlin? Yes. You went the wrong way. Well, I know I did, but I needed like a zoom point. Ooh. Flame shield protects against ice attacks and spells. Flame armor protects against ice attack and spells. Don't really need either of those. A banishing bell. I'm gonna get one for free with my mini medals, so you don't have anything I want. I'm gonna rest at the end. That is an ultimate key door, so I can't open it. The owner of this establishment didn't instruct me to descend to the depths of the well carrying an inspection. Will you go instead? Yeah, sure, I got you. Hey, anybody fucking in here? There was nobody, bud. You're good, man. You're safe and sound. Well, I couldn't tell him that everything was fine. He's just gonna have to assume that when I came out, it meant things were okay. There's a shiny spot over here on the way to Cantlin. Ooh, a seed. Seed of defense. I need that. I'm really lacking in defensive stats. Jesus. This really is a glass cannon. Did he guard or something? No, he just tanked that shit. Damn. How much XP do I need to level up? Cause we might not actually make it. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Safe passage. Initiate. I kind of want to do a little reconnaissance here. Ooh, hello. I don't have the material move. There's like a move you can get that damages material monsters, but I don't think I have it. It might not even be in this game. That's a lot of damage. That's an obscene amount of damage. Wait, is this him? Is this the boss? It's not the boss. It's not the boss. That's not the boss. This is a gold golem. I'm pretty sure the golem I gotta fight is a regular one. I would be in shock. I would have been in shock if that was the boss. Just doing some recon. Exploring for stuff. Before I tackle that golem boss. Oh! Almost didn't fucking see it, but I saw it. That's bad. Uh-oh. Not two of them at once. Mm-mm. Bad idea. Ooh. Is the edged boomerang better? No, it's way worse. Way worse than the other boomerang, than the swallowtail. Nothing in there. Kill this guy first.
Not today.
Because I know him. I know his resistances. Armors are usually weak to ice. He's not. Okay. Lightning then. Yeah. Sometimes I forget that I know Dragon Quest. I'm always like, oh, you know, I don't know if like I'd consider myself whatever in terms of like, you know, my knowledge of the game or whatever. And then I'll play Dragon Quest 1 and I'll be like, oh yeah, I've played this game like 1,000 times, and also like I know how Dragon Quest like models its like enemy shit. I'm like, oh right. I know what the hell I'm doing. I always forget that. It's all just like stuck in my brain somewhere, and I don't access the information until like it becomes relevant. Man, I feel like they've underutilized the open world a little bit. Actually. Man, these golems hurt. These golems hurt. Oi! Oi! I don't think a mid-heal's gonna save me. They're just gonna kick my ass. Oh, he defended. Okay. And I dodged. Alright, we're good. We're back in it. He's gonna hit me really hard. I should have defending championed. Oh, I'm a dum-dum. That would have been way better. Excuse me? Can you not? Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. Wait, what if I cop out?
Thou shalt not. Not today. today.
Well, that's unfortunate. But what if I cop out?
Much better.
Yeah, I can just cop out. Oh, he defended. I gotta get some damage on the board. We might have to go heal and come back. Yeah. We might have to heal and come back. Because I'm out of MP already. That's what I get for exploring. That is my cross to bear. Yeah, let's do that. It's a long walk. It's a long walk, but it's worth it. Okay. I want to use Holy Protection so that I don't have to fight anything on the way there. But I don't think that's gonna like change anything. I think the enemies here are just a high enough level that they'll just not get affected by Holy Protection. Damn. Undead Undoer and Lightning Slash both do the same amount of damage. Fuck. We can do this. I'll just run from any gold golems because they're the ones that do the really big damage. I gotta kill the slime so that the slime doesn't heal anybody. I hit the tree fucking runs away. Do I have the fairy flute in my inventory? Yes. Okay. Nothing to do but to try. Nothing to it but to do it. First, I kill the armor.
Not today.
Because it's better that I kill the armor in this case. Because the slime won't do any damage. Yeah. How many? No, I'm not close enough to a level up to top it off. Let's just go. There he is. There he is. Hey, bud. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, listen. Okay. Here we go. Fairy flute.
No mercy.
Wild side.
Much better.
Although he might be just like the Night Aberrant, thinking about it now. He might just like die to cop out. Fairy flute again.
No mercy.
Oh, I can like double sleep him. Cool. Let's do double Falcon Slashes. That's fun. That's a fun one. I don't think it's gonna keep working though. I think it stops working the more you do it. What is these? Sorry. Honestly, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Much better.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so Muster Strength applies to both attacks if you have it on. Holy shit. Okay, so Wild Side. He woke up. I'm gonna fairy flute him.
Thou shalt not escape.
And then we're gonna muster strength twice.
Much better.
And then we're just gonna Falcon Slash him. And hopefully one of those crits. It didn't, but that's okay. And now he's almost dead. I'm gonna fairy flute him again. Because I can. I'm out of MP, but it kind of doesn't matter anymore. Now we can just whack him. We can just whack the shit out of him. The golem fight is so funny in the original Dragon Quest because people used to like scratch their heads about this guy, and they used to like fucking hate it. And then like eventually, you know, people who were paying attention to the game and actually reading dialogue and shit were like, oh, you can just use the fairy flute to shut him down. And that strategy seems to have been retained in Remake, thankfully. Nice! Kasiz! Another diamond, even though it doesn't work the way it should. Wow, Camlin actually looks kind of pretty. What am I saying? It was like this in Dragon Quest III HD 2D. I just forgot. We've been trapped here. We couldn't leave because the golem was here. The creature was a creation of a mage of old who did breathe life into a statue that fair Camlin might be watched over the south of Guardians, but then foul fiends that appear by some spirits means to corrupt their noble protector. Are we gonna get a flashback of that? Probably. Yeah, Damdara's dead. Oh, they carried him away to the Weeping Isle. We gotta go get him. Liar of Ire. You wanna give it to me? You're not gonna go rescue him, are you? Yeah, I am. Lieth off the coast to the north of here. The only one I said is a bridge to the northwest. The bridge collapsed, though. Ah, shit. I guess we'll just have to fix it. Hero souped up skills. Go give it a read if you're curious to learn more. Why would it give me that? Okay. Target test twice as nice because it's scariest foes. Ooh, Achilles' wheel is actually really good. Okay. And then muster more strength is even better. Good. Pearly Gates. Oh, that's awesome. Quadra Slash. That's kind of a fun way to do it. And then Pin Cushion to counter attacks any incoming attack. So that's cop out, but with the added bonus of defense. Okay. Ian detesteth fiends with a burning passion. but in his role as guardian of the Legend of Heroes and as a person. Okay. I once heard of Tel erecting great structures where we find such beings as ours. I guess I could go talk to the dwarves. The dwarves might help. Yeah, I'll take a save. I think we'll explore Cantland for a little bit, and then I'll call the stream here since I did fight a couple bosses already. I will be streaming Saturday, just because I can, and because I really want to get through these games. All right, Cantland famously doesn't have shit, except no, it has 2 weapon shops. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll explore this town, scoop any items up, set ourselves up for next stream, and then tomorrow I'll probably stream more, where we'll probably get the ultimate key. And so on and so forth. And maybe win. Maybe beat the game. Hey, bud. Okay, well. What does the item shop have? Nothing of interest for me. They have more item shops, holy crap. Fireblade and Silver Shield are both not worth it. Can I get in there from a different way? Because it looks like he's got stuff in the back. I'm not sure though. I knew one of them had a mini medal. Suck it. He spoke of Sir Magog, and if a chest continued to return, which he did bury beneath the tree behind his shop. Would that I go and search myself, but alas, beyond these walls lieth untold danger. Is that a hint about Erdrick's armor? It might be. Raging Bull Helm would be good. Everything else would be pointless, but I think the Helm of Erdrick is coming soon. And I don't know if I want to waste my money on a helmet that I'm going to replace fairly soon. Leather suit. Oomph powder. Seed of luck, and I think I have a seed of agility that I gotta use as well. Wayfarer's clothes. Yo, what up? Soon the power of the great title they confer her favor upon my ear shall be thine. Okay, it's a hint about the talisman. That's fine. I was hoping for something a little more substantial. Thou didst find amidst ruins of a shaman daughter, to find his armor. The self are hidden away by my grandfather, by Magog himself. 'Tis thine to use as thou see fit, friend. Alright, so I did actually do the thing that the guy was hinting at. Perfect. That saves me the time of having to go check. Rarg? Ow, he scratched me. What the fuck? Who does that? I don't think I've been in the inn yet. Oh, hello. Free? Fucking free. Free, but kind of gross. Yeah, so the progression The actual progression on this was supposed to be you fight the golem in Cantlin, and then you go fight the Night Aberrant in Damdara. Because here's where you get the hint for the suit of armor. We did that shit super early. Attack attacker. Lowers attack when you attack someone. Very useful skill. Especially for physical attackers. Like the Night Aberrant. So you could use this against him if you're not trying to do the cop-out strategy. I've learned of two legendary ores. They are known as Orichalcum and Zenithium. Alas, now they can be attained in modern Alefgard. There are by no means by which I might test the theory that they were used to repair the fabled arms. I shall not give up. A more heal scroll. Oh my god, finally. Give me that. Oh. Mid-heal has not been doing us any favors. Good lord. Let's how Erdrick infused their blade with magic in order to defeat the dread Zoma. Gust Slash and Light Slash are two examples of this, and both cannot be mastered unless one has the first graph of sword and sorcery both. Okay. This is why I believe that the sword Erdrick uses to save our rose once shattered, but if this is true, how could it be restored to a state strong enough to lay the Lord of the Underworld below? Low. Not to be repaired with whatever. That one as far as the sword, whatever. Constructed by a scholar. Would be that he had built the spare, or else left the treasures out. We might do the same. One might guard our gates even now. This was us why he left his own records. One stated this creator deliberately destroyed all documents. The other, and altogether more unfortunate picture that its creator accidentally blew his nose on the documents, rendering them illegible for all time. And though many scholars since have painstakingly studied the golden effort to recreate it, none have thus far succeeded. Hey man. He employed certain methods that were previously only to the fairies. Ah, dude, we gotta go talk to the fairies. I don't think this game is gonna be that cool about it, but might be worth trying. Hello, lady. Aha. There's two more? There's two more treasures around here? Where? Maybe on his training thing? No. Oh, well, there's one. I never went into the bank. Ooh, fancy. You know what? I am gonna put my money away. May it collect interest. I didn't talk to you yet. Yeah, Damdara's all fucked up. Got it. There's gotta be one more. Huh? Aha! A 2-leaf clover. Is that everything? Yes. What are all these fucking items for? I got a little extra time. Let's go back to the fairy village and then talk to the dwarves about making the bridge, and then we'll be done. And then I'll turn in my mini medals also. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so talk to her. She's gonna give me the fire sigil, which will make sigil 4. Water Moon. I have Water Moon Soul. I don't think I have the third one. I don't think I have a fourth one. The Sun Sigil. Oh, I have the Water Sigil. Water, Moon, Soul, Fire. Yeah, I just need one more. Okay. Sun Sigil makes standard attacks and some abilities more likely to land critical hits. Hell to the yeah. Hell to the yeah. Hell to the yeah, yeah. We gotta go to the dwarves now to talk to the dwarves about the bridge. Hey man, can you help me out? Das needs a bridge built. Oh shit. We are none too fond of humans, but this fellow here hath tickled us mightily with his strange ways. He did risk his own life to save that of a dwarf. Unheard of, ridiculous, delightful. And besides, if thou goest alone and the bridge doth fail to be rebuilt, the name of all dwarfs shall be Mud. Come, brothers. Ah! Hey, that's fun. That's fun. I fuck with that. What we just need now is timber. Well, for what purpose, he asketh? To build thy precious bridge. Somebody should, like, guard them just in case, though, right? Like, damn. We're getting a villain cutscene. That's fun. This is probably going to be voiced, right?
The time hath come to reclaim the ancient power that is mine by right. What?
Sorry, bro. It don't work that way.
Thou refusest me. Then I shall just have to try all the harder.
Damn. This is cool. This is cool as hell. I like these changes. I'm a fan. I'm gonna talk to that guy again. I'll talk to my friend. Everybody's so happy now. Okay, let's go save and call it a day. I truly do have to leave, unfortunately. Oh, right. No. Mini medals. Mini medals, mini medals, mini medals. Oh, I can't leave here? Oh, fuck. Okay. I guess there's some kind of cutscene that's gonna play when I leave. But we'll activate it on our way out, on our way back. Although, hold on, let me see if I can just get it out of the way. There we go. A great man indeed, guarding the legend of heroes and more. Besides, a man not blessed with the best of luck. Young was his wife when she passed away, and the son she did bore him did quit his home, never to return. He resides now in Dumdata, where he laboreth as a merchant, if the rumors are to be believed. Or rather, he did. The rumors are still as a citizen slaughtered. Then used to wound my poor old friend. The fiends who did murder Lazar's sworn enemies. Not one word would relay to them, but they torment him without mercy. I feel as if I have no choice but to kill him. Oh, okay. He just wanted me to... Okay. My whiskers, I'm late. You are, because we're ending the stream. I have to leave. Have I only been playing this game for 9 hours? I'm so good at video games. Okay. Well, thank you all for joining me on the stream, everybody. I have to go, but I will be back tomorrow to play more of the game and probably beat the game. I'll see you then. Until then, take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Bye-bye. 8 of those hours is not aberrant. 2.5 of those hours. Anyway, goodbye.